Hello, classic rock fans. I'm reporting just an hour or so after getting back from an autograph signing with Rick Nielsen from Cheap Trick. Rick Nielsen was at the Total Wine in Brookfield, Wisconsin, and he was there to promote his vodka brand, Rockin' Vodka. So he was at Total Wine to sell bottles by signing some bottles and also signing other fan merch. He allowed fans to bring items to be signed, limited to 2 per person. I brought a couple of my records, and here's what I got. First up, Cheap Trick live at VODKA, and then the soundtrack for the animated film Heavy Metal. Rick signed it right next to my autograph that I got previously from Jim Peterick a couple of years ago. And then, of course, he signed a bottle of Rockin' Vodka for me as well. Yeah, I got 2 bottles. The signed one is for display, and this one here is for drinking. When it was my turn to get my items signed, I brought the Heavy Metal vinyl first, and he took a look at that and said, "Oh, Heavy Metal, what did I do on that?" And I was like, "Reach Out." And he's like, "Right, Reach Out. That's Pat Kamida." And I was just like, "Oh, okay," because that was, I believe, the bass player for Cheap Trick at the time. I don't quite remember. But, I asked him, "Have you ever seen the movie?" He gave me such a look. He was just like, "Have I seen the movie?" And then, the fans around got a laugh out of that. So that was funny. And then he started telling me about some other more recent movies and TV shows that were using Cheap Trick songs. But the one he was trying to tell me about, he couldn't quite think of. And he was just like, "Oh, it's at the tip of my tongue. What was that?" And I was just like, "Top Gun?" And he responded, "I remember Top Gun." So that was another laugh. And what he was trying to think of is that a new series about Dale Earnhardt, I guess, used a Cheap Trick song in one of the episodes. Gonna Raise Hell, he told me, was in the 3rd episode of that series. I haven't seen that or heard anything about it, but, I told him, "Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I'll check that out." And very knowingly, he responded, "Oh, you'll check that out. Okay." Rick was so funny with everybody who came out to see him. That was honestly one of the best parts of being at this little event, was watching him with the fans. The staff for Rockin' Vodka, everybody was super nice and very friendly and made the whole event very easy for all the fans there. And if Rick's coming to your neck of the woods, your local liquor store, yeah, definitely go check it out. Bring some of your Cheap Trick merch. He'll sign it. You'll probably get a little funny story out of the deal, and also a bottle of vodka for your basement bar like I have here. So with that, I just want to say thank you very much to Total Wine in Brookfield for hosting this event. And most of all, of course, thank you to Rick. It was a good time.